This is a two-tier dishwasher. It's not like a full freestanding kind of dishwasher. This is actually a built-in dishwasher, and yeah, there are two racks here, the first rack and the second rack. So over here I put most of the plates and bowls, utensils, cooking pots and pans, and the taller bottles I leave it on the bottom rack as well. On the top rack I have cups like this. Sometimes I stack my bowls here, and I have a lot of baby bottles, baby tits that I hold it down with the tit holder. And then if I have anything like smaller lids, I will leave it here. So I find that, you know, this is actually sufficient for my kind of lifestyle, that I don't do a lot of cooking, and I have 2 kids, a total of 4 family members in the household. And yeah, this is the utensils holder, which I find that it's a little bit awkward being here, because when I try to stack a bowl here, if the bowl is too wide, it will sort of jam up this corner and this corner as well. And I find that these IKEA plates, they work best. If I were to have like 2 stacks of plates here, they're gonna stack nicely and not interfere with each other. So I think I'm gonna get more of this kind of plates. And then for the bowls, maybe, you know, use smaller kind of bowls. For every plates or bowls or pots that I put it in, I will make sure to rinse this part off, because I like to use the express wash, and it only takes like 28 minutes. So if you have like rice or any leftovers, you have to empty it in the dustbin, otherwise it will get stuck in the drain. And this is the 3-in-1 washing pots that I bought from Taobao. It looks like this. So I like to just like chop half of it off. So I'll pour half of it in here, because this dishwasher is quite small. I'll just close it, turn it on, and I have it on express, which takes about 28 minutes. And I'm gonna press start. Oh yeah. Hold on, I forgot to say that you need to make sure that this thing, it doesn't get stuck. Because if it gets stuck, I think you're gonna have a water issue somewhere, or some of the plates are not gonna be clean. So yeah, it's important that the sprinkler is not stuck. So close it off, press start. So I just got a notification that, you know, I'm done with the wash, and I'm just gonna open this up. There's a little bit of steam coming out, and let's take a look at the first tray. And I hate washing baby bottles the most, because they have just too many parts, and with the dishwasher I kind of just split everything up and I dump it in. I don't even give it a rinse. So I think it's really useful if you have like 2 kids like me. You have a lot of bottles to wash, and if you have a cup like that has a bit of a depression, you find that, you know, water get trapped here. So when you tilt it, you get water dripping. If you have really tall glasses, you can't put it on the first rack. You kind of have to put everything on the bottom rack. So I recommend like getting medium height kind of glasses. It's quite clean. These are the burn marks. It's been there for quite a while, and yeah, it can't be scrubbed off, so I don't blame the dishwasher. Some of the food and it gets stuck here. You kind of have to scrub it off before you throw it into the dishwasher. So the best way is that you scrub it off, wash it, and don't throw it into the dishwasher. I wanted to show you the standard mode, so I accumulated dishes from Thursday night to Saturday morning. We had spaghetti on Friday night, and this is the condition of the plates. And look at the amount of bottles and cups and all these accessories. It's quite crazy. So, yep. Before we start the dishwasher, let's go through the different buttons here. On off, child lock, Wi-Fi. Here is the screen with 4 different options. You have standard, saver, express, which is the one that I always use, and DIY. This is a clock to set the time delay. For example, you want it to start washing after an hour. And this button to toggle the different options, start and pause. Below it are 4 different indicators. It stands for there is no water going into the dishwasher, lack of a salt, lack of dishwashing liquid, and there is a leakage going on. So for DIY, it's a bit special. You can't actually change it on the dishwasher. You have to go into here. So hit on the mode, and you see the same 4 options: standard, saver, fast, and custom, which is DIY. You have 5 options inside: strong, glass, dryer, prepare. Prepare is actually a pre-wash. It goes on for 10 minutes. Example, if you don't want to wash it tonight, you want it to go into the dishwasher, you want to rinse it for 10 minutes before you wash it the next night, this is the option to use. And de-germing. So the thing about the app is, even if I choose the different mode here, I can't actually see the duration. I have to refer to the screen here to actually see like how long it will take to wash in the different modes. And I personally always use fast, but today for the sake of this video, I'm gonna use standard. And okay. Under settings, we have more options here. For example, you want to enable child lock. If you have a kid like mine who always go around playing with the oven switches, it's best that you turn this on. Automatic heating sterilization. If you are going away for a long time and you're not using the dishwasher, you want to run it like every 48 hours, it will sterilize the dishwasher. Just make sure that the door is closed. And next is the drying. I don't run the dryer at all, but if you want, you can set the delay to 60 minutes and it will run the dryer. But most of the time, I kind of just leave the door open and it will dry the next day. So I don't see a need for running the dryer. And water hardness. In Singapore, we don't really have a water hardness issue. I've been using my old coffee machine, Nespresso, for like 5 or 8 years. Never had a calcification issue, even though I did buy the salt, but I never used that once. So inside here are all the cities from China. I've selected this city because it has the lowest level of water hardness. And lastly, this is automation. If you've seen my older videos, I talk about automation a lot. And here is where you can add the different devices that you own to trigger the dishwasher. But yeah, I haven't really used that one because I kind of just start everything from the app. And this is the second wash. It's clean, but I think the spaghetti sauce, it stained my plates. Good job. Check the pots. I had a bit of an accident yesterday with the spaghetti. I think I sort of burned the bottom. I should have scrubbed it off first. And I remember there was a bottle with residue, so it's all gone now. If you push the whole tray out, you will see that there's a drainage here. So if you twist this part, you take out, you need to wash this drain once in a while. This is all the residue trapped. And you can push it back here. There's a bit of residue. And this is actually where you put in the salt, but I don't do that at all. Someone asked me about the dryer, so I'm gonna show you. Under custom mode, I'm gonna change it to dry. And you see that it will change here under DIY. So let's start the dryer. Look. There are just so many dishes that I need to do, even though I loaded a full load of dishes and there's still more to go. So I just got a notification that it's done. 1, 2, 3, go!
Wow.
Take this up. Is it dry? This looks quite dry. But this? No. So I wouldn't say that the drying function, it's I think the term here that other dishwashers say is bone dry. So I think I'm not doing a good job for this kind of containers. Bottles and containers, nope. But yes, for plates. And before I started the dryer, I actually shook off a little bit of the water that were trapped on this kind of container. On the manual, it says that it takes 7.5 liters of water to wash on the saver mode, which is about 2 hours and 48 minutes. It's too long for me, and I use the express mode, 28 minutes. So far, it's been working really well, and it washes up to 8 sets of dishes. And if you're shipping from Taobao, it will be helpful to know that it weighs 31 kilos, and washer size is 595 by 600 by 505. The parcel, it's 690 by 790 by 630. So I actually shipped it via Taobao, and it was really convenient. All I did was click on the app, send to the consolidation warehouse, and then they will tell me like how much the shipping cost, which was about $70 inclusive of GST. And once you confirm the shipping cost, you click on ship again, it will be on its way to you. And I compare it with like the different agents, forwarders. It's much cheaper to use Taobao to consolidate and ship it directly to your house. And the option that I chose is C, and for big ticket items. So in total, I spent about $477 for the item and the shipping cost directly to my home. And yeah, that's kind of it for today's video. I hope you find it helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And lastly, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!
Every day a book. Every day.
Hey, did you start the dishwasher?